What is going on, Prestonites, the Prestonians? Welcome back to another perspective. You might see and hear that my voice is sounding a little different. As a kids pastor, the last couple of days I've been hanging out with elementary kids, cheering and yelling and just making some volume choices. So I thought about waiting to do this video until my mouth or my voice was 100%. But I also don't want to fall behind in the perspectives. So let's go ahead and jump in talking about another superhero who's pretty well known, but might not be as well known, or at least some of his backstory and information. I'm talking about one of the founding members of the Justice League, J'onn J'onzz, also known as the Martian Manhunter. J'onn J'onzz was created and debuted in 1955. He is from the planet of Mars, and he was born a twin, which is completely uncommon for Martians. His parents named him J'onn J'onzz, which means light to the light. He grew up, got married, had a daughter, and then this virus struck the planet of Mars, wiping out the Martians, including his daughter and his wife. J'onn J'onzz left and came to Earth, and one of the abilities of Martians is to shapeshift. He has other abilities like Superman, flight, invulnerability, super strength, but unlike Superman, he can also shapeshift, read minds, and phase in and out of objects. He comes to Earth and he uses his shapeshifting ability to blend in with the people. He becomes a detective in the town of Middleton, known as J'onn J'onzz, and he even uses his Martian abilities to help him solve crimes. Sometime later, the existence of the Martian Manhunter became known, and so J'onn J'onzz stopped hiding himself, and he would walk around in his green humanoid skin, but he kept it a secret for a long time that he was both J'onn J'onzz and Martian Manhunter. When the Martian Manhunter was found out, he just embraced that, but he didn't go and tell his captain or his colleagues, hey, I'm also J'onn J'onzz. That wasn't a thing. So his career as a police detective really ended after this idol head cracked and broke, and this poisonous cloud or gas came from this idol head, and it was headed towards people and headed towards a child. And so as J'onn J'onzz, the detective, he jumped in to save this kid. Right as the cloud dissipated, he phased through and he disappeared. And so everyone just thought he died, but the child was okay. And he used this chance to shed the J'onn J'onzz and just become the Martian Manhunter, joining and founding the Justice League and eventually overseeing the watchtower that orbits the Earth's atmosphere. He is a powerhouse member of the Justice League. Now we're going to talk about his abilities and just real quick in a second. I named a few earlier, but I want to talk to you about something that happened in the Blackest Night comic book run. Okay, so during the Blackest Night event, this is where dead superheroes have been raised and have come back as zombies, but they still have their abilities and stuff. And Martian Manhunter goes after Hal Jordan and Barry Allen, who are talking around Batman's grave. And he goes after them, and other Black Lanterns or other resurrected heroes join in and start fighting Barry and Hal. And a Martian's weakness is fire. Hal, knowing this because he's friends with J'onn J'onzz, he uses his power ring to create a fire tornado and ultimately destroys this zombie Martian Manhunter. So he has shape-shifting, he has phasing, invisibility, he has superhuman strength, he has superhuman stamina, flight, he has a super breath like Superman, telepathy, and like he can get into people, he can get into people's minds. One of my favorite things as we wrap up, one of my favorite things about Martian Manhunter is he is just as strong as Superman. And if Superman and him really went toe to toe, it'd be a very interesting fight because he could get inside Superman's mind and mess him up there, and Superman could try to hit him and he would phase through. But with the fire weakness and Superman's heat vision, it would be a very interesting fight. But not only is he strong enough to go to toe with Superman, Martian Manhunter, because of his Martian abilities, the strength, the stamina, the telepathy, the flight, the shapeshifting, all those things, it makes him one of the strongest characters in the DC universe. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you learned something new about Manhunter, maybe you didn't know he debuted in 1955. But if you learned something, maybe you didn't know he was married and had a daughter. If you learned something new, give this video a like. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that already. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you watching this video. I love making these videos. Hope you have a great week.